In the 17th century, the Mediterranean Sea, with its azure waters and captivating horizons, held tales of adventure and peril. Amidst the undulating waves, a young sailor named Alessio embarked on the merchant vessel Aurora, setting sail from a coastal European village. Life on the ship was demanding, characterized by the ceaseless toil of sailors and the unpredictability of the sea, yet Alessio cherished the boundless freedom that came with it. His heart danced with the rhythm of the open sea, and each day brought new wonders. Little did Alessio and his fellow crewmates know that their peaceful voyage would soon be ensnared by the treacherous waters of the Barbary Coast. These perilous seas, stretching along the North African shoreline, were notorious for the swiftness and ruthlessness of the Barbary corsairs, North African pirates who preyed upon European ships and coastal villages. Their swift, agile vessels were like phantoms on the horizon, striking fear into the hearts of all who sailed these waters. As the Aurora ventured deeper into these hazardous territories, the sky darkened with foreboding clouds, and the once potent winds seemed to whisper dire warnings. It was during one such fateful day that the corsairs launched a sudden and brutal attack. Their black-sailed ships, sleek and deadly, closed in on the unsuspecting merchant vessel. Chaos erupted as cannon fire roared and blades clashed. The Barbary corsairs, led by the fierce Captain Malik, were relentless in their assault. The Aurora, once a symbol of hope and commerce, was transformed into a battleground of death and despair. Crewmates fell to the merciless onslaught, their lifeblood staining the very decks they had so diligently maintained. Alessio fought valiantly, but in the chaos of the battle, he was captured by the corsairs. Shackled and bruised, he was forced into the dark belly of the corsair ship, his dreams of freedom vanquished, at least for the time being. As the days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Alessio found himself adapting to this grim existence. He bore witness to the inner workings of the corsair crew, a mixture of fierce loyalty and whispered treachery. The camaraderie that grew amongst these men, forged in the crucible of their piratical lives, was a paradox to Alessio. While he yearned for his lost freedom and the embrace of the open sea, a part of him couldn't help but be drawn to the fraternity that was both his captor and his reluctant family. Captain Malik, a man with a scarred face and a reputation as fearsome as the Barbary Coast itself, saw potential in Alessio. The young sailor's spirit, adaptability, and resilience marked him as a promising recruit. Gradually, Alessio rose through the ranks, donning the garb of a corsair, his identity transformed. Yet, within the shadowed recesses of his heart, a conflict raged. He was torn between the camaraderie of the corsairs and his burning desire for freedom. Memories of the Aurora, his village, and the open sea haunted him. He wrestled with the ethical dilemma of serving a crew whose exploits filled the Mediterranean with dread. As the seasons changed, so did Alessio's perspective. The world of piracy was no longer just black and white. It was a tapestry woven from the stories of captives who had suffered at the hands of corsairs, some sold into slavery, while others faced the unending torment of life in the corsairs' galleys. One fateful day, during a raid on a Spanish merchant ship, Alessio encountered Maria, a young woman taken captive. Her eyes held a fierce determination that ignited a spark within him. Her story, filled with tragedy and resilience, touched the deepest recesses of his soul. It was then that Alessio's quest began, a quest for redemption and a chance to escape the brutal world of piracy that had held him captive for so long. As he and Maria forged a bond amidst the chaos and violence of the Barbary Coast, they hatched a daring plan for their freedom. The plan was fraught with peril, as they navigated treacherous waters both literal and metaphorical. Pursued by both the relentless Barbary corsairs and European authorities eager to put an end to piracy, Alessio and Maria embarked on a perilous journey through the Mediterranean. Their tale unfolded like an epic, painting a vivid picture of the historical context of piracy in the Mediterranean, a realm where nations and empires grappled with the menace of the Barbary corsairs. European powers, driven by fear and the desire to protect their shipping routes, launched efforts to combat piracy in these waters. Alessio's journey became not just a physical quest for escape but a profound odyssey of self-discovery and transformation. It was a journey that brought him face to face with the moral complexities of his choices, the fierce determination of the human spirit, and the enduring power of redemption. As they sailed into the unknown, chased by the echoes of their past, Alessio and Maria sought to break free from the cycle of violence and piracy that had ensnared them. Theirs was a story of hope and resilience, a testament to the enduring human spirit, and a reminder that even in the darkest of waters, the light of redemption could shine through.